afternoon. Good afternoon, Facebook. Good afternoon, IG. How you guys doing out there this lovely Thursday afternoon? Elaine Proby here, CEO of PROBY'S Tax and Accounting, bringing you guys the Thursday afternoon Q&A. Okay, bringing you guys Thursday afternoon Q&A. Today we're just going to cover 3 quick points, and and then you guys have an opportunity to ask some questions. And so I want to welcome you guys on the live today. All right, so invite your friends, hit like and share. And so today I just want to talk to you guys really seriously about whether or not you made money in your business and how that's going to affect your taxes. And so I want to point out 3 things to you guys today, okay? And it's going to be talking about what type of business you have, what type of entity you have created. And we're going to talk about, did you make any money? A lot of people is confused whether or not you should file taxes. And so we want to discuss that. And then the other thing is that we'll talk about today is what is considered income. Okay, what is considered income? Because a lot of people is confused when they say they made no money, and they're confusing either the monies they received or the profit they made in their business. So I get clients all the time come to my desk, started a business, and when they come there, they have no information in that business because they said, I made no money. I don't think I had to do anything with it. I don't have to file. So today, guys, I just wanted to make that clear, get some clarity for you, and so you could be more prepared when it's time for you to go and file your taxes if you have started a business, operated a business, even though it might be a self-employed business. Okay, so those are the 3 things we're covering today. So you guys stick around, get to ask your questions, because this is the end of the year and you're going to need all of these tax tips to help you as you go into the new year and take advantage of everything you can for 2020. Of course, we don't want to pay any more taxes than we should, right? So let's just jump right into it. Again, Elaine Proby, CEO of PROBY'S Tax and Accounting. And we want to start off with, what type of entity are you operating? What type of entity are you operating? All right. So let's start off with the sole proprietor. Most people start a business. They are a sole proprietor. They're the only one in it. They are, we consider just self-employed. You have not formed any corporation, any type of entity. You're operating as a sole proprietor, which is perfectly fine. Okay. Then, of course, if you form an incorporated entity, if you form something like an LLC, or if you went ahead and form a corporation, you went ahead and form an S corporation, guys, or if you have a partnership that you form just to do business with you and another partner or a number of partners. So you can either be operating as a sole proprietor, you can operate as a partnership, you can operate as an LLC or as a corporation, whether that is considered a C corporation or an S corporation. Okay, so no matter what type of entity you have formed for your business, guys, the whole key here is, do you need to file your taxes? How it's going to affect your taxes? Okay, and so that's what we really want to cover here today. So if you have an incorporated entity, guys, the IRS states that you have an obligation to file a tax return. Okay. And also, depending on what state you're in, especially if you're in the state of California, of course, let's say you form an LLC or you form a corporation anytime within the year. It doesn't have to be a full year. Anytime within that year, the state of California, of course, is going to require you to file a tax return. Okay, so there's a legal requirement. So it's not, I made no money, I have a business, do I need to file? There's a legal requirement that you need to file a tax return, okay? So I want you guys to make a note of that and start thinking of how you're going to get this done. Start thinking of what you need to compile for these taxes, even if it's just your incorporation papers or whatever documentation that you may have, guys. It doesn't matter if you made any money. You're going to have a legal obligation to file a tax return, right? Okay, so that's the first point I wanted to make today. The second thing is, listen to this one, guys. People are a little confused about whether they made money as a profit or whether they made money as an income. So number 2 is, did anybody pay you for your services or did anybody pay you for any product? this is what we want to talk about the second time, because on number 2, because look, I have a lot of clients come to my desk, and again, they was like, okay, I made no money. So they don't feel they need to file their taxes. Now, making no money as in having no profit, or making no money as in you never got paid for any services or any product, right? So what I want you guys to really pay attention to, and this is a whole reason why you got to keep track of your business activity, because if someone paid you any money at all for your business, for your services, or for any product, someone bought something from you or anyone paid you for your services, you made some money. Making money and having a taxable profit is 2 different things. I want you guys to get that clear. So I'm just trying to help y'all so you don't go to the tax end of tax, when it's tax time, and say, oh, I made no money. I have nothing on this business because I made no money. And so many people is confused. So many people is confused with the making of the money and or whether they have taxable income. Okay. So there's several ways, of course, that you can also make money. Let's say you was in real estate business and you have a property, and let's say it's rented out. It may not have a profit at the end. It might just be paying the mortgage. And so you're thinking, well, I made no money. Well, you got some rental income. So that is some money that you made, guys. So, there's a difference in whether you made any money from your business activity, whether it's a service, product, let's say rental income, than whether you made money that is taxable, right? So that is my second point today. I want you guys to make notes of these because it's seriously important. And a lot of people get so confused. And at the end of the day, you want to take advantage of all of your tax write-offs. And in the third point, what we're going to talk about is how that's going to help you out and how it's going to be more positive for you initially, especially in your first year in business, okay? So once again, Elaine Proby, CEO, PROBY'S Tax and Accounting here in Los Angeles. We've been doing business here and operating a financial service firm for over 35 years, guys. So what we're doing is trying to make sure that you guys fully understand your tax situation, because this series is what about your taxes. Everything you do, there's a tax implication. Somebody gives you a gift, there's a tax implication. If you make money, there's a tax implication. If you got unemployment money, that's a tax implication. Whatever it is that you do, guys, that is a tax implication. And I want to make sure that you guys get it right so that you can take advantage of your taxes. Okay. All right. So let's get into number 3, guys. Number 3. Number 3 is, well, do I need to really file the taxes? Let's say $0 came in, right? So I have an obligation to file, but why should I file it? Is it going to help me at all? Or what's the point? Okay. Why should I even pay to file a return that has 0 income? All right. So guys, the reason you want to file with $0 coming into your business, right? For the most part, if you started a business, you have some type of startup costs. You pay monies to do something, to either form the entity. You pay money to either, consultation to get information on how you can form this business. You paid money for some type of services. In some cases, some people even buy equipment and they bought certain things that they're going to need to operate the business. They made no money. They haven't really operated the business. You didn't have any activity whatsoever in your business. But guys, keep in mind, you have spent some money to get this business started, right? And so I always have clients, again, lots and lots of clients come to the desk and they haven't made any income. $0 came in. But after conversation, 5 or 10 minutes into it, they would come up with thousands of dollars that they have spent just to get their business started, whether it's through consultation or whether they bought something, whether they set up a website, whether it's software, whatever it is that they have done. So you did something, you spent some money. So what I would like for you guys to do is you want to track your expenses, the monies that you spend in order to get your business going, because we're going to use it, write it off, and that expense is going to offset other income that you have. and guys, you're gonna pay less taxes. Okay, so this is what we want: pay less taxes, right? That's why the major corporation, they pay little or no taxes. They take advantage of every single deduction that they possibly can. And this is what I want you guys to be able to do. All right. So if there's no money comes in at all, want to make sure that you guys think about all the expenses, track every dollar that you spent to get this business started, so we can write off those expenses against your other income. If you're self-employed, it's on Schedule C. If it's an LLC or S corp, you get that loss on the K1, offset your income. And if it's a C corporation, guys, that loss doesn't come to you, but it stays in the business and goes forward to offset future income. Okay, so you're gonna benefit either way. So track those expenses. If you just started a business this year, if you had no activity, no money came in, you need to file, and it's going to help you in your tax liability. Okay, so those are my 3 points today, guys. Let me recap. Okay, so the topic today is, if you made no money in your business, what about your taxes? Do you have to file the implication? One, what type of business that you formed. There's a legal obligation that you need to file. And two, people are confused with what's income and what is making money. And income is if anyone paid you anything. If it's $5 for a product that they paid you, there is some monies that came into your business. So don't be confused about not making any money and income for any type of service or product that you have sold, right? And then the third thing is, if there was $0 that came in and you spent money to get your business started, you can take those deductions, guys, offset other income, and pay less taxes in the long run. All right, so those are my 3 points today. All right, I want to thank you guys for coming on here. Hi Lee, hi Inez, how you guys doing? Too hello. I wanted you guys to, if you have any questions today, if not, you can put them on the screen, guys, and we'll answer them today, or I'll come back through here and help you all out. Make sure that if you have any questions, you want to plan ahead. The whole thing about taxes is to plan ahead, because if the year is out and there's things that you needed to do, you may not get an opportunity to write it off again, because or do those things to help you out, because when the year is over, you have to claim everything in the current year. Okay. All right. So I have a question over here. What if I started a business this month? Will I have to file taxes for 2020? If you started a business this month for the Internal Revenue Service, you would have to file your 2020 taxes, because, of course, they don't know if you made any money at all. I mean, you could start a business now, depending on what type of business. For instance, let's say it's you're in entertainment and you got, you have a gig that you did maybe in the next week or two. Maybe you got 100,000, 200,000, lots of money come in. You have to file your taxes. And the thing about it is, if no money came in, you still have to file, because they don't know, right? Filing your taxes is letting the government know that you made money or you didn't make any money. Okay, so that's the reason why, if you filed this year, if you filed your business or started your business, even if it's not the full year, you have got to let the government know what you did, if you made any money, if you have any taxable income, because they don't know. Okay, the reason for filing is to let them know what you did. All right. So that's that question, guys. Again, PROBY'S Tax and Accounting is here to assist you. You guys can always call the office at 323-290-9034 if you have any further questions about any of this stuff, any of the topics that we have talked about. In the other series, you guys can, take a look at those, go back and look at some of those videos, and or if you're just confused about anything, I want to encourage you guys to get your business started, get your business going. There's never a bad time to start a business, and you can literally make a lot of money during a pandemic, which a lot of businesses have done. Just sort of what it is that the people want, what you can help them with, and what their demands are that you can meet, and you can be very, very successful. Okay. So with that said, hey, how you doing? Thanks for jumping on here. Okay. We want to just remind you guys that next week we'll be back with some more update. And in the meantime, you guys, I want y'all to take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Stay safe. You guys follow instructions out there. Follow instructions so we can get out of this thing safely and we can all see each other on the other side and be very successful. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys back here next week. Hey, Laverne, thanks for jumping on. Hi, Nez. How are you guys doing? Thanks for jumping on. All right, so appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys back here. Have a wonderful day. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.